I think I'm here. It is Friday, of course, February the 19th, 2021. Just in case this keeps going so long that there's another Friday the 19th. I hope not. Not in February, anyway. So, welcome. Hello. Here I am. After a couple of weeks of playing with wonderful decks, I'm back with mine today because, well, they're mine and I love them. So, the Wisdom of the Garden Path, looking a little bit ratty, sorry. They're available unratty on my website, joleith.com. And in the absence of any particular festivals or events, hello, Carol. What a lovely greeting. Hi. Yes, please. Yeah, we don't. There's no big festival, and there's no thing for me to hang a theme on. So I'm thinking. I'm in Ottawa. We've had a fairly heavy, deep snowfall. Looking out of my windows at other people's verandas and things, it's way deep. And we're in lockdown situation in Ontario anyway, as around much of the world. Hello, Elaine. Yes, indeed. So my theme for today is going to be what Spirit wants us to sit with, because very few of us are getting to be out and about and zooming around. So just something that needs our attention, something that we're going to maybe take and go deep and examine. And I'm not going to do that here today, but a topic for you to take away and meditate with, or sit with, or be on the treadmill with, whatever is your place for processing. Okay, Emma, hey, good to see you. All right, Carol, reading for Carol first, or I'm drawing for Carol first. Okay, Carol, Spirit says if you're going to sit with a topic, all right. Well, this is almost redundant because you have pulled delay, which the number 22 is about other people. It's about relationships and who you are with others and how they impact your life, and 0 is that representation of the entire cosmos. And right now, yeah, the entire cosmos and people, not yourself, are causing, creating, maintaining a delay in wherever you are going to go with. So I guess in keeping with the theme, for something for you to sit with, for you to meditate on the fact of delay and the reality of delay, and the limitations that are on your life, as you get centered with that, there may be an opening up to something that you hadn't thought of before. You were focused on what you've had to delay, and you haven't focused on what is available now. So I'm going to interpret it thus. I see Kavita's name at the bottom of the list. Yay! All right, Elaine. Well, I don't know if this is going to be about your love life, but we're focusing on something that Spirit thinks you need to put some energy into sitting with, processing, parsing. And I'm getting allowing. So these raspberries that are not resisting the weight of the snow, they're bending and letting it happen. Because if they resisted it, they would snap and break, and that is not the way of progress at all. Okay, hey Carol. I hope I'm good. Well, not good, but you know what I mean. I'm glad it makes sense to you. Yeah, you're welcome. In terms of love life and allowing, I don't know whether there may be somebody in your sphere already that you haven't considered as a possible partner. I don't know. Number 6 is the number of service. And I would think, in terms of something, serving and allowing and processing the reality of, I think it's asking you to look at resistance in your own life and how you resisting circumstances doesn't serve you or anybody else. That would be my take on it. What can I say? Good gracious, people coming in. This is wonderful. Chantal, I'm so impressed you're here. Hello, Laurie. Hello in Wales. Okay, I'm way behind already. Emma was the next one who said she would love a card. And I don't know if everybody is deliberately asking, but I do ask that you do that. Emma, yes, happy Friday back to you. On a topic of something Spirit wants you to sit with, something that you need to analyze, something that you need to come into fuller comprehension. And Spirit says, oh, Emma, it says that you need to be looking at the things that incite your passion. 3 is the number of inspiration and the voice that comes from the other dimensions through you into the world. You have 2 of them. This is stuff that's going to make you excited. This is wonderful. And then they're adding together to a 6. Interesting. We just had the 6 card. Which is about service, which is about promoting the community. It's about making life better than it was before. So as you, and maybe, I know that you are young and maybe not, I don't know if you have a quiet practice to be getting inside and really processing, but finding what it is that ignites your passion, right? When you find it, it's going to be beneficial for everybody, and very especially for you. But you need to take time to do that. You don't wake up and find it lying on the pillow next to you. You have to sit. You have to work with it, whether that means journaling or writing or running or whatever. Don't go running in the snow. You get hurt, but you know. All right, Kavita, you're still working on the whole job thing. I don't know what to say. Hello, Regina. Good to see you. You're in Ireland, I think. Chantal in Northern New Brunswick. Laurie in Southern... No, Chantal's in Northern Ontario. Laurie's in Southwestern Ontario. And I saw Welsh Wales. Sally Ann in Wales. Krista. No idea where you are, Krista. And there's Utah. Wow. Okay, I better get with it. Kavita. I don't know. I'm not expecting a direct answer to your question. I am expecting a response to the intention that this is something you need to sit with. So if it's unexpected, if it feels inconvenient, that's all right too, because Spirit wants you to sit with it and figure it out, because there is an answer there. All right. So, and of course, Spirit is always with you. So if your intention is about finding a job, oh, I love it. Okay. So number 27, we haven't seen this for a while. Number 27, the rotting fermented grapes. This is not a bad card. This is actually a really, really good card, because it is a reminder that we can't go backwards. We can't go back to the way it was. It is, for some things, we've just got to draw a line and say, okay, it's too late. Can't be there anymore. I have no idea if you're looking at your old job, or you're looking at an old industry that has become obsolete. I don't know. But we're not yeah, it's time. And I guess Spirit is saying, sit down, go deep, allow your own wisdom to bubble up and see the new direction, because it is too late to keep pounding away at the old direction. The 2 and the 7, 2 is for the community, for your relationships with other people. 7 is the teacher, and this is very much a time when you need to be both learning and teaching as you cope with the new conditions. They're coming together in a 9, holistic energy where everything is connected to everything else. You have the answer. It is too late to rely on the old ways, the experience, and the what you're accustomed to is gone. Sorry. And now you get to, the time that you've got is giving you time for the quiet practice too, right? That's there's a wealth of opportunity. And okay, whose is this? This is Regina's. This card just came leaping out. Regina, sunflower, isn't that just bright and shiny, and it's a very happy card. I think I love sunflowers anyway. Number 35, which is 3. We're back at the point of inspiration again, that place where other dimensions can send information through into the physical by using you as a portal. And the 5, which is the place of growth and expansion. 2021 is a 5-year. There's a lot of moving beyond the old borders that's happening now, that we're blossoming. We're blossoming in many different ways. And they're adding together into an 8, which is that lovely flow of cosmic energy that's coming. Asking the questions. When you go within as a meditation focus, the curiosity, when you meditate with an openness and a curiosity just to find out what does Spirit have to tell me, then you will be answered in wonderful ways. And knowing that it is going to be a very open and shiny, and it's like the sun, right? Without which there is no life. Okay, that was Regina. Chantal, you didn't ask for a card. Gotta ask for a card, baby girl. Lori, hello to you. Sally Ann would like a card. All right, Sally Ann is next, and then Krista. And, oh, Chantal, oh, you're too kind. All right, Sally Ann, I read something. What did I read about Wales? Are you having bad weather, or are you having, I don't know what I read, but I read something, and I don't often have Wales in my headline, so there we go. Okay, Sally Ann. Sally Ann. Oh, you're moving, aren't you? Or you're trying to move, or you're wanting to move, now that I think about it. Okay, the card you've drawn is complexity. So the winter branches, number 23. 2 is about other people. 3 is about inspiration. They're coming together in a 5 for growth. But it's not direct. There's no straight line from where you are to where you're going. There's a need to figure stuff out because it's more complicated than you might have thought. A wonderful focus for meditation. If this, as you go to your, whatever is your comfortable quiet place, whether it's hugging trees or riding your stationary bike or whatever, wherever you go to get into the zone, to be in that place where you can hear the voice of Spirit, the voice of wisdom. Keeping a focus on the idea of complexity and knowing that things are complicated, and then allowing the wisdom to cut through the red tape and the complication, lead you towards the way that it can be solved. I think that's rather lovely. And this it's very apropos for the season, the winter branches, because right now there's a lot of certainly here in the north, a lot of bare branches, a lot of places that are waiting to grow because we're in this whole delay thing, right? So using that to center on complexity is to acknowledge the reality of how complex physical life is and how complicated things are socially and at the household level. I know that you've got children and school-age children and stuff like that. To get to seeing what you will see is how the complexity serves you and how, in fact, there is simplicity just the other side of it. And as you embrace what is being served, then all will do well. Salt Lake City, I see you. You're next. Okay. Chantal, you're too funny. My big love to your whole household. Okay. Jen. All right. Emma, I'm glad that was the right card for you. I have no idea now what it was, but I'm glad it worked. Kavita, you are welcome. And I'm drawing a card for Jen. A meditation focus. That would have been the easiest way to describe it, wouldn't it? But no, it took me till now to figure that out. All right, so meditation focus, something Spirit wants you to sit with. Ooh, this works. We have number 28. We have leadership. And I know that there are places in your life where you are standing up and being the leader and showing people the way, and that's very cool. I also know you enough that I think maybe that's not feeling all that comfortable all the time. You're getting used to it. For you to use the idea of leadership as a focus for your meditation, to see how your teaching leads, how your leadership teaches, I think there's stuff for you. There's a lot of personal growth for you going there. The 2 and the 8. The 2 is the community, the people that you're with. The 8 is that flow of energy as you bring the knowledge and the wisdom and the talent and the willingness to share it all, and they add together to a 10, which is you. The 1 for your central identity, 0 for all the energy in the cosmos, right? And you bring those together so that you and the cosmos are standing together, flowing the information to the community. That's really lovely. And I know that's what you do, and I know that maybe you need to meditate to get comfortable with that, because that's what I think I know about you. Cards next time, Chantal, for sure. Sally Ann, cold snap in Wales. Okay, good. Francis, that's Mama. Yes, of course you may have a card. If it's just Francis, it's Mama in the North, I think. Because Cookie has more names than that. Yes. Hello. Good to see you. How good that you're here. It's so nice. And I just had Chantal, who just left. She's somewhere in the north of Ontario too. Not sure where. Okay. Sally Ann, you are welcome. And I'm going to read for Francis. Look at this, just clipping through. And now nobody new has come in. I love it that you were all here right on 2 o'clock. That's just delightful. 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 Okay, so for Francis, I don't know how long you've been here, Francis, but we're drawing cards for a focus for our meditations, for something that we need to think about, or Spirit believes we need to think about and examine it and get really deep with it, not just pop it in our mouth like a green grape and boom, it's gone. This is about corn on the cob. We're gonna chew away at it for a little while. Okay. All right. So for Francis, for Francis, we have discernment. And this is early in the springtime, the buds on the mock orange. There's another card that has the mock orange in full flower. The mock orange about discernment. This is about figuring stuff out. This is about listening to yourself when you know right from wrong. You always do, and you know when the email, the Nigerian prince doesn't really want to put money in your bank account, right? You know that. You know when it feels wrong, it feels wrong. And sometimes we don't listen to our instincts, and this card is to remind us that we can do this. So the number 13, the one is you, your central identity. It is Francis, that energy that has been Francis since the beginning of time and will be forever. The 3 is that place in your field, in your spirit, in your way of being, where inspiration can come through you, where you can have ideas, where you solutions to problems just suddenly make themselves known to you. And they add together to a 4, which is very practical, solid energy. And when you are present, when you're listening to the inspiration, you can make really sensible, practical decisions. And this card is just a reminder to do that, to listen and to trust yourself. So as a focus for meditation, I don't know if there's stuff going on that you need to be discerning about. But yes, Elaine, if there was a noise, I didn't hear it about a phone call. You absolutely may have a card, and I didn't. Yeah, everything is good. All right, so I hope, Francis, that made sense. I don't know. Trying to think if I've heard anything about your life lately, and I haven't. So, okay, Irsa, it's a very long time. How lovely to see you. This is great. Let me know if you would like a card, Irsa. We're drawing meditation focus for things. What does Spirit want us to sit with? Okay, so I'm going to draw for Elaine and then for Irsa. You are welcome, Francis. You are very welcome. Okay, so Elaine first. Elaine. Ooh, this is nice. I don't know what you've got going on, but Spirit says spend some energy on being optimistic. I love these dandelions. I always say it, and it's always true. I just feel as if they should have happy faces put on them because they're so bright and shiny and happy and good. So number 16, the 1 is yourself. The 6 is service to the community, improving the world on your way through it. And just because you're here, that is happening. I hope you know that. And they're adding up to 7, which is the teacher. And it is by your optimistic and uplifting and positive energy that you show other people how to live and how to serve and how to be. So as a focus for meditation, maybe you're limited by things like weather and COVID and other extreme limiting factors. Maybe you need to meditate on how you can express your optimism, how you can show the world. Certainly, whatever is going on with you, absolutely you can be optimistic about the outcome. And look forward at. Yes, absolutely, Francis. I will draw for Leo after I have drawn for Perry. Okay, but Perry, who was that? That was, did I draw for, that was Elaine. Okay, so Irsa is next. Irsa, then Perry, and then Leo. Here we go. All right, Irsa. I hope your weather is good. I have no idea what your weather might be. We're having big snow in Ottawa. And it has been cold. It's not too cold now. I mean, it's below freezing considerably, but not too considerably. This is for Irsa. Oh, I like this. This is good. This kind of fits. Hey, Cookie, good to see you. Yes, indeed. A couple of people ahead of you, but I will read for you. This is for Irsa, number 12. Always love the number 12, magical number. And this is about story. Irsa. The one is you, is Irsa. Two is the people that you're relating to and who you become when you're with them, and they add up to three, which is that place of inspiration, that place where spirit, other dimensions, guides, guardians, however we call telling yourself about yourself, and then telling your meditation focus for you to get clear about what story do you want to tell about Irsa. Irsa, I don't know. Irsa the successful, Irsa the happy, Irsa the laughing, Irsa the I don't know. Whatever it is that you want your story to be. As a meditation focus, this will help you to find that clarity. So Irsa, who's clear about what she wants, is a beginning place, and the story I tell is about Irsa, who's really clear. She knows her ambitions. She knows where she wants to be in a year and where she wants to be in 5 years, and be with that, and tell your friends, tell yourself, tell the universe that those are the things you want, and in that way the story will come true. Okay, does that make sense? I hope so. I do hope so. So I'm not focusing the reading on anything other than what Spirit wants you to think about deeply. Okay, so for Perry, for, oh, this is lovely. You have number 9. Number 9, the holistic energy where everything is connected to everything else. Eternal love. These blue bead lilies, these are growing actually in a in the spring of 2008. Never seen them before anywhere near there, but they grew on a place where cremated remains had been sprinkled. And the yellow of the flowers, can you see the yellow of the flowers? Oh, yellow being that the third chakra, the seat of personality. And over the course of the season, when the insects have done their job and pollination has happened, the flowers put forth. So the blue, of course, is about communication. So the idea of the personality communicating is just felt like the reconnection through a whole different form of communication here. So Perry, for you as a meditation focus, I don't know whether you're connected with your guides, guardians, teachers, angels, however you call them, the unseen energies that are around you, that are loving you, that are, and they absolutely are, and this card has come to tell you that, for you to sit and meditate and get quiet and get centered, and whether that's sitting, walking, running, praying, whatever it is that you do to get to that place. I do believe that you will be shown particular lovely. Okay, Perry, I hope that made sense. I'm going to read for Leo. Leo. I don't know if Leo meditates or if he does things that let him get into some deep thought. Deep thought is always good. So Leo, oh! Do things that just feel nice, right? Number 30, the things that it just feels like a good idea at the time. The 3 is that voice of spirit coming through your point of inspiration. The 0 is all the energy in the cosmos. And there comes fun, nothing serious about a marshmallow. This is good for you to connect with the joy, to feel as if all day long is just having a good time. And maybe as you sit with that and open up to the possibilities, maybe, I don't know, maybe you'll find out that some part of you really wants to make balloon animals and give them to the children's hospital or something. No idea. But there is certainly a lovely focus to have as you go deep. Okay, Cookie. Good to see you. I'm freezing on your screen. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's awful. I hope hey, Tanya. I hope I hope that the video is all right, because I haven't had anything flash up or tell me that I'm a problem. We'll blame it on Facebook. I like to do that. All right. I'm so sorry that it's freezing. That's not fun at all. Okay, so where am I at? I'm at Cookie. Cookie. C is for Cookie. Your cousin is here now too. All right, Jen, you're welcome. I know that does not sit comfortably with you, Jen. I do know that. I also know that you're really incredibly good at it, so, you know. All right. Oh, Elaine, I'm sorry. I hope you're able to maybe go back and see the video. I do hope. That's so strange. I'm so sorry. Mind you, I cannot tell a lie. All right. Reading for Cookie. Something Cookie's going to meditate. For deep thinking. Abundance. All of the teaching and learning that goes with getting through the day, and the example that you set for other people. And they're adding together to an 8, which is the lovely flow of cosmic energy that brings in the rewards of the work that you've done before, right? The orange bottom says this is about fruit, and that can only come after the growth and the flowers and the cycle of the season. Everything, so the and no good, no deed goes unreflected. Nothing just disappears into nothingness. Whatever you have done is going to come back, and it's going to serve you really well. This whole thing with the cosmic reflection and all of the teachings that Abraham Hicks talks about, that I know I am always and forever going off about. All right, Tanya. Did Tanya ask for a card? Hi, Mom. I'd love a card. Yes, she did. All right. Wow, I'm so sorry. So maybe it is me if I'm freezing everywhere. Okay, you're welcome, Francis. I think you're maybe. Okay, so if it's not, hey, Debbie. If is it me and my feed, or is I don't know who got here when. Debbie, I think, is new, so I will let you know that I have been drawing for it was freezing for you too, Tanya. I'm so sorry. Okay, good. We're on a meditation focus. We're on something that because it's February, because most of us are in winter climate, and because COVID, we're having to sit still. So I have asked, I are in prayer or in whatever it is that we do to get to the place of deep thought. So This is all about the work that you do and the role that you play in the world. It is the empathy card. Number 11, which is very much the this is you as an individual and another person as an individual, whether it's your client or family of your client or whatever. Separately, those two ones are each one is fully self-contained. At the same time, they're coming together, they're adding up to a two, which is a relationship. When you're with a client, you're very much in relationship with them. And so much of the work that you do is about honoring their experience on the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual planes, and to focus on empathy, to know how best you can be present for someone else. First and foremost is you being present with yourself and understanding yourself, and I know that's work that you're doing, so that's really cool. I like that. And of course it's the bright yellow of the third chakra, right? The sitting din. Okay. Yes, Kathy Dalby, absolutely. I will. All right, so Debbie is next. Do you do Zoom, Francis? I don't know if you do. 11 o'clock tomorrow, I'm doing a thing about goddess energy, connecting with feminine energy in wonderful ways. And tomorrow afternoon, I'm doing a intuition and imagery, 3 o'clock. You can message me for the link, or you can check on my website, joleith.com, under events. I'm pretty sure the links are there. Okay, so I have, because yes, always love to see everybody, whoever shows up. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Right? If you've just come back. Debbie, I'm sorry that you're freezing. I'm just going to say hooray for recordings, because ultimately that might be where you end up hearing what I had to say. Okay, Debbie, you've got good stuff going on, I think. This is really nice. This is the design card. I love Queen Anne's Lace, number 14. So we have you, and we have the really practical, sensible, solid energy of the 4, laying a foundation, making lists, making plans, setting your agenda, whatever it is that you are applying yourself to, really practical work, efforting work. They're coming together though as you create this design, and you make the plan, and you have some forward viewing adding up to a 5, which is growth and expansion and development and progress. So the progress comes because it's you, and because it's you being sensible and reliable. That is what facilitates the abundance and the growth and the newness of what is coming. It can't come if you don't make the plan. I guess ultimately that's sort of, because it doesn't know to come, right? If you call it in, then it can arrive. So for a meditation focus, maybe if you're unclear right now about the direction that you want to go, to meditate on design, to allow spirit, when you are in that deep place, to allow spirit to reveal to you some directions that you can take. That's a bit lovely. I like that. All right. Okay, who came in? Tomorrow I'm on Zoom. Saturday I do Zoom at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern time. So that is also on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock Eastern. I am still doing the Zoom meditation. For if anybody needs to bring bring your word, bring your image, and we can sit with that on Tuesday. That's yes, a lot of nice. Kathy, losing the internet. I'm so sorry. It's so good to see you. I see you marching around in the winter weather. Your Strava is a frightening example. You are amazing, amazing, Kathy. Okay, this jumped out, so and actually talking about Strava, maybe that's why it jumped out. It's number 32, exploring. These are the brambles crossing the driveway because the car went. To the inspirations, you're noticing the solutions when they're given to you, so that you and your community together are moving into this lovely 5 expansive energy. We're getting lots of 5s today. We're in a 5-year. A lot of things are expanding and changing and coming into blossom and progressing. And there are a lot of things I've noticed this month. Particularly, people are starting with some very creative and new ideas. Huge inventiveness that's coming through, and we're all exploring new things. And I think for you, I know you must be settled in your new home by now, and I know that you've got a routine going with your recovery from your surgery. But every day there's something else for us to look at and see and examine. And so as a meditation focus, this is a little bit like the curiosity one for a meditation. It's as you get into your deep place and wherever you do your deep thinking, to just bring that willingness to explore and you know what is the next thing that I can explore, and allow spirit to guide you towards something that you maybe hadn't thought of before. Tanya, I'm so sorry. I really hope this video is going to work. That's very frustrating. So laptop, phones, nothing is wanting to work. I don't know why. Touch wood, I have not had issues at my end. So I think we're lost me again. That's very sad. We're coming to, like that, exploring. My screen has gone a little odd, but It has not at any time said that I'm not connected. It has not. And as far as I know, the feed isn't a continuous thing, but it has not frozen. I haven't felt any really long delays. I'm going to draw a community card for the people who are here and not speaking, for the people who are watching on the video afterwards. And that might be on the Facebook Exploring Past Cosmic Wisdom page, in which case please like and follow it. Or it might be on the YouTube channel, which is under my name. And I would love if you would subscribe while you're here. So, for people in the community, a example that we're setting to be in a meditation open to whatever teachings flow to us, and open to some clarity about what it is that our own behavior is telling the world about who we are and how we're expressing ourselves, because that example is a teaching. Every day, everything we do, we are showing other people how to be. And in meditation, we can get very clear about what it is that we want to express. Are we showing our authentic energy? Are we showing it in a way that we can be proud of? That's rather lovely. I like that. All right. We are many. My stack of cards is very, very deep. This card deck, we're coming up to a year since I finally got them in my hand, Bela. Watching, please sign up for the newsletter if you don't get it yet, because I am planning to have some sort of a something. I don't know if it's a relaunch or if it's a they're certainly already available on my website, on the joleith.com. Under Oracle cards, there's a tab. You can buy them, and I will send them to you. You can buy the postage for Canada, US, or the UK. And if you're anywhere else, I don't know if anybody is, Irsa, I guess she's elsewhere, then we'll figure it out. Saturday Zooms at 11 and 3 Eastern. Tuesday Zoom meditation, 2 o'clock Eastern. I have, in April, I'm teaching basic numerology again. I think maybe in March I'm going to do some short sessions around quiet practice and different ways of approaching quiet practice, and some different resources. On Patreon, I have some, my patrons get a little bit of exclusive content, which I don't know if it'll stay exclusive. Going on with my Patreon things, and I certainly would invite you to support my work as a patron if you're interested in that. You can also, through the website, go to the value found or something about value tab and support my work there if that is your choice. Better than that, book a session, book a reading, book a numerology chart, book. What else have I got on there that you can there's lots of different kinds of chart, and I do Reiki. I'm using the Zoom for the Reiki because it's an unseen energy and the geography does not matter. It is 100% working. I have clients who are expressing really good results with that. So that pleases me. And I love that somebody's saying these flowers make you feel happy. It is a good thing. I feel happy too. I do so enjoy individual sessions. Oh, and do you know that I do party calls? If you're there, it's so hard because people are not gathering. I used to do a lot of in-person stuff, and I've done a little bit of being a Zoom presence at group events, but group events, of course, are not happening. So if at some point you decide you want to get together with your friends in a Zoom call and have me come along and do readings for the people who are there, that this too is a possibility. And I like it, and especially in Zoom because I can see you and you can see me. All right. I am almost at the hour. Freezings do not get transferred into that. All right. I think nobody's going to sneak in at the last minute. So I will thank you all so much for being here, letting me do, what I enjoy, what I love. I will be here next Friday at 2 o'clock. You can't stop me. Fridays at 2. I haven't counted, but we're at the end of February, so we must be at 49 or 50 weeks that this has been happening, because it was the middle of March that we started. Going fast, whatever. Okay, so everybody, please be nice, be kind to each other, stay home if you possibly can. Be really safe and wear your mask if you have to go out. Look after yourself, look after the people you love, and look after everybody else too. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for being here, and I hope I see you again.